Hey guys, welcome back to the garden. Those of you who've been following along for a little while know that I have 3 new projects in the garden this year, and these 2 beds, these fruit tree gills, new beds are one of the projects, and I just wanted to give you an update. I mean, I'll put the link in the description to the 2 other videos I made about making these beds and choosing plants for them. And this is just a quick update to show you how it's going and what's growing and what's not growing. And also to acknowledge that I am a light optimist and I'm a space optimist, and that's not always a good thing in the garden. Because I started the beds before all the leaves had come out, and this amazing Tuna sinensis that I've got growing in the food forest is it's also really quite a large tree, and as maybe you can see in the bed, it is quite shaded. So some of the things that I thought would grow here it's not growing, but it doesn't mean that I can't find plants that will thrive here. So I've been filling in some spaces with hostas. That's a lovely crop to have here. I love the leaves, I love the flowers, and the deer are not eating hostas, not at least in my experience, and that's important because we are outside the fenced in area. So I need to find crops that are not loved by deer because they run around freely here. Also, I mean, lots of things are thriving and flowering and growing. Linaria is looking happy. The irises have already flowered. I've got some different kinds of sages, and I've got some dahlias that are lovely. I've got some, oh my god, what is this? Well, chervil. Sometimes it's hard to find the names, but the chervil will also grow even in this quite deep shade, and it's a lovely thing to have in salads. As you can see, the dahlias are always under attack from any kind of slugs, and also these large snails. That's okay. I've got so many that we will manage. We will not starve to death. But as you can see, the other bed here is also, it gets a lot of sun in the afternoon on this side and morning sun on this very sort of shaded side, and it's not ideal, but I will find a way to fill in the spaces with plants that are happier in more shade than I was anticipating. But as you can see, given that I just put this early spring, I just put a thick layer of horse manure and some compost on top, and also I did add some charged biochar on these beds that I charged with my worm castings. And as you can see, I don't have any grass coming up through this layer, so actually not shading out the grass seems to be working as long as you put a thick layer enough of whatever organic material you are making. It's like these layered beds. So I'm quite pleased. I think it's looking lovely, although a bit more shady than I was anticipating. So there's an update for you. Thanks for watching, and see you later.